Hello, and welcome to the Copyright Office's 2021 Retrospective on Modernization. Today, we'll provide a brief look at the major modernization accomplishments for this year and give an overview of what comes next. Copyright Office Modernization is a multi-year collaborative effort across office divisions and with the Library of Congress. Modernization involves transforming the office's multiple information technology systems into an improved and integrated system called the Enterprise Copyright System, or ECS, as well as improving business processes, enhancing communications and collaboration, training staff, revising workflows, and more. The ECS will integrate with existing and developing office services and systems, including registration, recordation, the Copyright Public Record System, and licensing IT applications, among other functions. All applications will share the ECS design, giving users a consistent and optimal interface. Additionally, the ECS will include central sets of capabilities and support multiple business services, for example, using the same email, payment, and authentication capabilities. The Office is focused on making the ECS easy for users to navigate, to provide better access to our main services. One of the goals is to completely replace the current ECO registration system with the reimagined ECS registration application. The two images displayed here are screenshots from the current ECO registration system. ECS will include both the public-facing functions and internal examination review and correspondence functions. These functions will improve services, reduce errors, decrease the need for correspondence, and improve the overall user experience. This year, the Office conducted 2 rounds of moderated user testing on a clickable prototype that allowed us to gather user feedback and adapt our approach before beginning full development. The second version of the prototype, completed in March 2021, focused on gathering feedback related to choices for the category and type of work under the standard application, as well as enhancements to the author information fields, work made for hire, and claim limitations. As we continue development into the new year, work will progress on foundational registration activities, including the standard application framework, message-centered capability, activity tracking, user preferences, and the ability to internally manage users. Another ECS goal is to replace the paper-based manual recordation application with an application that enables web-based submissions and creates an updated workspace for office staff to review and validate submissions. This involves replacing manual receipt and payment process, manual title ingestion, and outdated IT systems. In 2021, there were 3 major releases for the Recordation Pilot. As a reminder, the Recordation Pilot asks that participants submit electronic documents related to the transfers of copyright ownership and other documents about copyright that may be recorded under Section 205 of the Copyright Act. In May, we migrated data from the new Copyright Public Record System and enabled external search functionalities. The August release incorporated feedback received from both pilot users and staff and fixed several issues. Our latest release in November added features that will support a larger group of pilot users. Meanwhile, a majority of the documents submitted during the pilot have been processed within 25 days, which is a significant improvement compared to the paper-based submission process. As the Recordation Pilot moves forward, we are working on adding features, for example, in support of notices of termination submissions. We will continuously incorporate feedback in anticipation of the full public release. The Office has a history of making public records available, beginning with the original online system, Copics, in production from 1978 to 2007. The current public catalog, called Voyager, is in the process of being replaced by the new ECS pilot application called the Copyright Public Record System, or CPRS. When complete, CPRS will provide enhanced access for more copyright records, including registration and recordation data, enhanced search capabilities, and improved interfaces. The CPRS pilot issued its second release to the public in August. This release includes functionality to support searches, including saved searches and email alerts, and the ability to print, share, export, and save individual or multiple records. The Office is currently enhancing CPRS functions, specifically the advanced search, filtering and facet behavior, and the detailed record view. The Office is also planning to create a name directory in CPRS and develop a proof of concept for displaying card catalog images alongside metadata in the detailed record view. The Public Information Office, or PIO, is the first point of contact for members of the public to ask questions about copyright registration procedures, steps in the document recordation process, Copyright Office policies, and many general and very specific questions about copyright. In 2021, the Copyright Office collaborated with the General Services Administration, IT Centers for Excellence, known as COEs. The Office engaged the COEs to perform a current state analysis of the PIO Contact Center's current state, determine opportunities for improvement, provide training, work with the management to identify efficiencies and helpful technologies, and create tailored recommendations to achieve our future state, a transformed contact center. The COEs examined current processes and developed focused recommendations. In October, the COEs released a request for information on behalf of the Copyright Office to obtain industry feedback on contact center solutions. This request closed in November. Record book digitization is a multi-year project to create searchable digital images of pre-1978 copyright record books. The record books encompass registrations, renewals, assignments, notices of use, examiner indices, and more. People use these records to search for the current copyright holder for either legal or historical research. Some organizations also use this information to create a list of works registered by an author or organization. The Office Record Book Collection consists of 26,278 record books, totaling over 26 million individual pages. Digitizing these records will meet the Office's goals of improving information access by making these records easily searchable and widely available, while also preserving historical and cultural records. The Office's selected digitization vendor began work in March. They use traditional overhead imaging technology and a robotic scanner to digitize record books. An in-house quality assurance team checks the rendered images and accompanying metadata. Thus far, the Office has digitized over 1,600 copyright record books. You can find further information, keep track of copyright modernization-related developments, and watch our past webinars on the Copyright Office Modernization website. You can also send the Office questions or suggestions related to modernization at modernization@copyright.gov.